I'm going to give it a couple of minutes or seconds to see, give people a chance. How y'all doing? Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all do? I'm writing down because I was attempting to remember, but I'm not remembering. So it's so much, but got to take baby steps, take baby steps, take baby steps. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll see who's able to stay on, who isn't. If you're meant to stay on, great. If not, see you at the next go round. Hope all is well with you. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, good evening. How y'all doing? Um, and I'm just yeah. So I'm checking in for all good reason. Not sure what the signal is. You know what, y'all? May I be frank? I'm honest all the time, but frank means almost very terse in a statement, very to the point. I have been doing this a very long time. And I've been on social media before I understood why I had to be on social media. All right. I mean, we're talking about 8 years. Um, and so you kind of get to a point where you're like, look, do what you do. You either like it, you don't. And I'm at that stage, I think. You kind of choose who you're gonna be if you're not gonna, fall prey or slave to whatever. And you say what you gotta say and you do what you gotta do. So forgive me, I'm not as patient with the monotony of social media. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. So that's where it is. And that is why my comments, it's not that I don't appreciate you. Frankly, I wonder how much, anyway, the other way around, quite frankly. So with that said, I'm going to get right up in here and make my statement or check in with you all. And this is what it is first. So if you're on, you on. If you're not, cool. All right? All right. I posted to several platforms. This is first. And if you stick on, like I said, great. If you don't, great. All you can do is be who you are. And I mean that with everything in me. All right. And I'm consistent. You want to know consistency? Yeah, I'm not. If you've been around me, at least you know half a decade to a decade. I'm consistent with my facial expression. I'm consistent with my tones. I'm consistent with my frame of thought. Just check and see. Test it and see if I'm consistent. At the very least, you can at least know that. Am I wrong or what, Facebook? Am I consistent? Have I been the same? Say it or not. All right. Y'all ain't saying anything tonight. Maybe y'all driving. So let me say this. I posted yesterday or Wednesday. Wednesday. I posted what was it? Before 5 o'clock, right? I posted for people to nominate somebody they knew that had or has breast cancer. I know for a fact that y'all got this message on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, you name it, Twitter. And I asked for you to nominate someone that could use a lift up, somebody that could use encouragement, somebody that could use a free, let me say it again, free gift, free, valued at, I was saying 50, a $70 gift for those who are needing an inspiration. Either they've gotten a mastectomy or getting a mastectomy, somebody you knew, it could be auntie, grandma, mother that has gone through breast cancer, has been, is in the process of, it was not a distinction on that. Free jewelry valued at $70 for free, 4 people. All I ask, your auntie, your grandmother, someone you knew that could use a free jewelry piece, just to smile. You weren't going to pay for packaging. We were, courtesy of Hope Overheard and Rhonda Jackson and Hope Overheard and Kendra Scott, to simply just tag a name. All we needed was an address, yo. We wanted an address as our organization. We wanted an address and a name. So by noon today, we were going to ship not one, not two, not three, but 4 pieces of jewelry for someone that could have used a smile. Let me say it again. For free. For free. For free. You didn't have to pay it. Nah. Real talk. I know doggone well you and I know somebody that has gone through breast cancer, that still is alive, that may be in a life-threatening circumstance, that may just simply need a smile, maybe somebody you heard of at a hospital. How is it that all of the diagnosis we get every year with breast cancer, I hit up several prominent pages and nobody can nominate somebody for free? We giving it away. Nobody want to support Hope Overheard or what we do for real that much? I mean, y'all, here's the thing. We would do it for any of us. It did not matter. There was no race, no age. It didn't matter if this was a family member. We just wanted to gift someone. It matters to me that I know the following I have. I also know what algorithms do. Makes no never mind. Enough people saw it enough to share, right? We wanted to simply give away 4 necklaces valued at $70 each. 4 rose quartz gold necklaces from Kendra Scott. Is there a signal issue over here? Do I need to stop this feed and start it back over on Instagram? Facebook and YouTube, I don't really hear y'all. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't really hear you all. Can you text Rhonda and tell her I'm online? Do I need to, you know what? I'm going to start it back over. Because I don't know if there's a feed issue or what's going on. Can y'all tell me is something going on this platform? If you're on Facebook, can you tell me? I was on a live post, period. I had to start it over. Call you later. All right. Can y'all hear me? Y'all ain't saying nothing. I'm going to just wait until everybody decides they're going to at least comment. Okay. Thumbs up. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. All right. Great. So what am I saying? We wanted to gift 4 people. That was number 1. When does it come? This is. So this to me is a bigger symptom. Hey, Instagram back. This is a bigger symptom. All right. Am I ranting? Call it what you will. I'm consistent. When are we this disconnected as a people? Are we getting to be that cliquish that we don't even want to support others when it don't have anything to do with us? Like, I'm really bothered by this. I'm bothered by the fact that it's hard for us to even unite on things of good that don't even cost anything. Simply a button, simply a thought of somebody else. Are we that in our stuff that we don't realize that we might want to think of somebody else? We really don't understand the beauty of heightened sense of awareness of others and the humanity, how much of a blessing it is. That's my thought. I'm sticking to it. I shouldn't have to beg to give. Hope Overheard has to beg enough. And and the question becomes, how much is it that is being done in the community? And it's like, why are we being fought so hard to do what's right? That's my cap. Why we got to fight so hard? I got a list of haters. I got more haters than I do lovers. I get that. But this isn't about me. This is the platform that I have been able to be blessed to utilize to bless people maybe you know. You dig what I'm saying? Like, this isn't where it ain't coming out of my pocket. If anything, I spent time, effort, money, resources to share with you. So if anybody paid anything, it's over here. All right. So think about what I'm saying. I think there may be a signal issue. It is what it is over here on this platform. I think Instagram is having problems. Let me know if y'all are having Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any kind of cell phone issues, because we have been having problems with our signal for the last few weeks on every platform. Is it just me and a couple of others, or are you having issues with cell phones? Are you having issues with signal with your cable, Wi-Fi bills? I just don't know. We're having a lot of them. What about you? Let me know. In the meantime, yes, we still have 4 necklaces to give away for free, valued at $70 a necklace. For free. We don't want your information to do anything with you. We're not even that organization. We don't even solicit, man. So, what's up? Can you think of somebody else that may have been dealing with breast cancer? Can we bless somebody you know? Hello? If that's you, put their name up in this feed in the comments or on a DM to me and let me know how we can serve God through our purpose in loving other people, whether we know them or not. You understand? That's where I'm at. That's the bottom line there. All right. I'm in awe that we want to do right. And it make no sense when we can't think for a minute to think of somebody else enough. And I mean that, y'all. Listen, this isn't about age. I've been telling it like it is from the moment any of you knew me. So that's number one. Number two, any questions on that? Can you think of anybody you've ever met with breast cancer? Can you think of anybody? Do you know anybody with breast cancer? Do you know anybody that has survived breast cancer? Do you know of anybody that could use something to brighten their day? Is there anybody who knows that? I'm not going to say anything else until, because I'm at that stage and it's getting more and more. Maybe it is I'm getting older, but I'm beginning to just be a little bit more like, really pray for my strength. Well, boom. Why? Okay. Firstly, Joe, thank you very much for your comment. Hello, Misha. Then guess what? We need to send something to someone in the United States to brighten their day, courtesy of Hope Over Hurt, for free for you, not free for me, but Kendra Scott. We would love to give a gift. Let us know the person, i.e. Alicia, and let's get that address to ship her a brand new necklace, Elisa Rose Quartz necklace, courtesy of Kendra Scott, Hope Over Hurt, Rhonda Jackson, and all of the team that has been fighting hard for our month of service. How about that? Amen. Yes. That's all I was asking. I posted the request yesterday, and I wanted 4 names by noon. 4 names by noon, and it's already at 6 o'clock, and I'm watching every social media platform not respond. So now y'all responding, y'all know how to reach me, get at me. The first 4, we give away a brand new necklace courtesy of Kendra Scott. Amen. Cool. I love it. Looks like we're getting some people who are hearing tonight. But anyway, let's keep moving. We're coming up on a very interesting few days. And you all, I have been holding back. Real talk, real time. Some of the things that I hear, and I couldn't hold back Wednesday. I couldn't hold back fully. And so I'm seeing you and I hear you. Amen. That's cool. Thank you so much. So what I want to suggest is that you all hear what's being said. And some of it isn't that easy, but this is going to be a very interesting couple of days. And I want us to be clear about that. You know, I want to choose my words for this part because there's so many things that are literally on my heart and on my mind. And it's not that I have to worry about refraining from cuss words or, vulgar information or the way I dialogue that way. I am more interested that you understand me. So I'm literally refraining from trying to say anything that may go over the head or I speak too rapidly. So when you see me literally saying I'm trying to choose words, it is not about a language barrier in terms of cuss words or not. It's literally, will I make sense? Will I be too southern, too flat, too country, or too overreaching, even in my vocabulary, if I should become articulate in my delivery, that it may miss somebody? And that is literally when you see me pause. This is going to be, though, what it is. Saying all of that to say this. Some of us have to hold back. I'm trying to get where I can really see both of y'all without having to move. Some of us have to hold back. Because our tone, my tone will be very, very much, very, very, right? And so anything that I say will not sound as buttery, right? And so and also so not to hurt feelings, because sometimes the subject matter is sensitive, and the spirit of mercy is what's needed, and and that type of thing. So hear me the best I can give, even in this moment. Listen. I've seen a lot of things, y'all. You've seen a lot of things. You've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. Some of us seen things in the supernatural that nobody really wants to talk about on social media, unless it seems like it's oopity doopity. And no, that's fine. But some of us have lived real life hell. Some of us have been imprisoned. Some of us are imprisoned. Some of us are dealing with the unknown financially. Some of us are dealing with unsure situations, right? We've seen a lot, but I can speak here for this human body. I've seen a lot of things. And God never ceases to amaze me on his beauty. But mankind never ceases to amaze me on their chosen path of ignorance. There's some things that I can, with time, seem to feel better about. But it is very difficult when you can see someone facing a railroad collision and you're literally saying, stop, wait, don't do it. But they're busy judging or trying to find a reason not to trust or like, and then they go through it. That is something that is hard to go through and heal from. Speaking for me. So what I'm going to do is tell you all this. This is a very, very interesting time for people if you chose God for real, or if you chose God for play. It is say what you want. Listen. I get more upset when I see people choosing to dislike, disregard, or ignore me versus getting that truth and honoring it. That really is where it gets me, because I can see the long game. I see the long game. You understand what I'm saying to you? And so when I'm sitting here, I'm trying to tell you all, this is a time that if you listening good, you get it, you got it good. I am speaking very frankly tonight. I'm not here saying it's prayer time. I'm always praying. I'm always going to pray. You understand me? I'm always going to do that. But keeping it real with you right now, this is a time where what you really about is going to be that line in the sand. And that line in the sand that God is drawing right now is getting real interesting. And I understand we need to find and understand a new way to understand God for those new folk. But look here. I'm with that. I understand that. But look here. I'm watching some real life strange changes. And it's not because I'm too young, too old to recognize. That's not it. I am watching some stuff that's blowing my mind in the earthly atmosphere. And I'm literally watching. You literally watch people that are completely not seeing the train in front of them. But we worried about the wrong thing. We looking at the short game. I'm going to give a couple of examples of a long game and a short game. You can comment which one is long and which one is short. I hope you can understand the teaching tonight. Amen. I went to get a sandwich today. And I went into a sandwich place today. And I ordered a sandwich. And they said at Subway, we no longer sell other types of bread. We only have 2 types of breads. I'm not in the store much. I say, what happened to all of the breads? They said that they didn't have enough supplies to make them. There were several types of bread at Subway. I know they at least used to have 4 breads, at least 5. I'm not crazy. I know they did. Now you are telling me there's only 2 breads to be had. If you got a shortage on seasonings for your breads, then is your meat a shortage? Did I go over your head? I just brought in short game. Anybody gonna comment? Short game or long game? I looked at the young lady and I said, sweetheart, you telling me that there's no more bread seasonings available, so y'all stop selling breads? Huh? So is your meat still good? She said, what you talking about? I said, well, there's interesting things happening in the earth right now, just dealing with food. I just finished talking to some of our prayer partners about it an hour ago. And now, sweetheart, you're telling me that there's a shortage in seasons for the bread. She said, I don't know what you mean. They trying to do us wrong, huh? This is not a racial issue. This ain't about race. You mixing up the game, player. One is a short game, one is a long game. You working for a store not knowing why the bread has changed. I'm asking you, is the meat still same? If they had a shortage on your seasons, then is the bread? She said, listen, I'm just trying to make sure something happened with my light bill today, and they trying to steal my joy about my light bill. Because you can only see the short game of your light bill. You're not even seeing the impending situations of the earth because you can only see the short game. You understand me? Are y'all following me? Give me a thumbs up. Do something. I know I'm a little rare formish tonight. I'm just speaking the way I can speak so you can understand me. So I'm telling you about food and you're telling me about your lights, and because you can't even think to understand what the news is saying about food, and you don't even so that's it. Do you understand? Short game, long game. Are y'all following me tonight? Do what you will. Go search and check everything I'm saying. Do what you can. That's one example. Another example is good. I'm glad I'm seeing your thumbs up in your hearts. Another example would be this. I was looking outside and you know what, y'all, I think something's happening. I am truly in one of those moments where my mouth is going to say it. And I'm attempting to say it with love, but I don't know if we all are listening. And when love is being given, it's almost where we're in our own self trance these days, where we are so embodied with our stuff. These phones are not our friend. These tactics of these online devices are not for us. We are so mismanaged with our sanity, with our peace, because we forever scrolling on a dagnam phone. We are forever scrolling. And I'm sitting up here about to talk about this gentleman walking right out that window right now, and he was about to come out my mouth. Yep, okay, well, I guess that's what it is. So here is all of these mismanagement of emotions, of understanding, because we are forever under this stimulation. When you overstimulate, you become numb. Yes. Yes. So here is spiritual, but there's also a short game. And I said it's a long game. Some things are earthly and they win in tough. There is a gentleman that acted real. I'm seeing so many men. Listen. Y'all either hear this or you don't. That's that. If you are a man and you act as a male, there is an essence that we know when it's male. Okay? When you perform like you're either male, feminine, unsure, it is a confusion in the atmosphere. I am not judging your sexual behavior. That's between you and your maker. But what happens to the humanity when you aren't sure of how you're going to behave? And one minute you acting a certain way, and the next minute you're behaving and acting another way. When you're unsure of yourself, it creates an atmosphere of confusion. That is period. 2 plus 2 don't equal 4.739. 2 plus 2 is 4. Do you dig what I'm saying to you? 2 plus 2 is never going to ever be 5.98. It just ain't happening, friends. This isn't about me judging you. It's about the confusion in the atmosphere. Are you going to be someone that is going to act like one way, or are you going to act like another way? I watch this young man walk around with a woman. You could tell he doesn't want her. And I understand, I overstand. But I also am watching him. One minute, he's walking with her and the baby that they have. And the next minute, he's flinging around. Literally. I'm like, who were you? I don't, who are you? And it's literally an act. Which one is true? Is it the one that is being flagrant and being very, very extra? Or is it the one that is we can't keep playing this identity crisis. And I'm not here about your sexuality. That's not what I am speaking of. I am speaking of the spiritual confusion that is being illuminated by earthly behavior. Take what I'm saying. This is a spiritual thing that the earthly behavior is mimicking. And that is what many people are really trying to say. You walking around about to merge and say that everything is okay, that we can't identify. Oh, we can't say when, mimic, what, boy, girl, him, her. What? Huh? Please. I am watching confusion everywhere. One minute I am literally walking and watching people, and within seconds they turn and start behaving like Sodom and Gomorrah. Check your word. I am telling you, in this hour, I looked at the young lady at the subway counter and she said, we can't go backwards. We can't go backwards, but our food went too advanced. I said, sweetheart, the world will always correct itself. If we don't change, and if we don't alter, and if we don't fix, sweetheart, the world will correct itself. I'm just telling you. The world is going to correct itself. You bet. I would be in a place of preparing to be your realest self with yourself. Let me say it one more time for the people in the proverbial bag. I would be preparing right now to be yourself, your real self, instead of the other self right now. Because there's a line in the sand being drawn. And the people who were clearest about who they were are going to be the ones that get it quicker. Get clear with yourself. Also, I'm going to just give you one good old hint. I wouldn't be doing people wrong in the next little bit of time. What you mean by that, woman of God? This is the wrong time to bullshniggity, schmooze, lie, perpetrate the fraud. I'm trying to help somebody on this call because this is where I am led to help you do what you can with it. Like me, hate me, whatever works for you, but get this truth and just thank God that you got it, and God will do the best with the rest. For real, dog. Seriously. This is the time. I'm telling you, in the next couple of weeks, y'all talk about karma. That's in the book of Matthew, 7th chapter, whatever. This will be when you reap it in a way that you don't want. This is the time right now. What is she talking about? From the night. From the night. I didn't say tonight. I said the night. From the night. Get your whole self. Y'all, I'm trying to help somebody, and I'm going to just give it to you like this. You got a couple weeks just to try to really just stay on the up and up. You're treating people wrong. You're rejecting them. You acting funny with them. You're not being honest with them. You playing with somebody else's emotions. You're double-minded. I would just stay. If you can't pull it together, get in the closet somewhere until the next couple of weeks go by. Just go and hide, because this is going to be a time when that stuff is going to come to roost quickly. And there's going to be such a powerful weight based upon your decisions in this particular area. If you really understand everything that I'm mentioning tonight, is to be clear in your thoughts. That is really what I'm saying. Be clear in your thoughts. Be clear in your intentions. And I don't mean the whoopity whoop. I mean your whole heart. Don't hold back love from nobody. Apologize to folk that you didn't apologize to during atonement. You didn't make the cut. Go back there and do that thing. Go and apologize to someone. I'm trying to help you. There's a look about someone miserable that you can never mimic. If you are about to do something crooked, straighten it. If you're about to go run a corner and you was about to get with an old partner, you were going to do something for old time's sakes, I would say cut it. Night. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you tonight. If there's an area that you thought you could shortcut, I said short game earlier and long game. This ain't the time for the short game. You're misguiding someone, you're using someone, and you say you love them. God is going to show up in a way for the people of God in this hour. And guess what? We won't get to know when these pop up, because when they do, nobody gonna go and blast it to us and say it happened. This is that time to let go of that spirit of identity and that confusion. You want love? Be love. Jesus. I'm happy to help you then, ma'am. I'm happy to help you. Not tonight. Come on, Joe. That's all I'm going to say. I'm about to get up off this call. If God say come back on, great. But I'm telling y'all, these next couple weeks are real. Be about your business. This is a warning. The wrong time to be confused and twisted. The next couple weeks, get your head in the game. Not for selfish reasons, but because it's the right thing to do, and we are depending on you as a humanity. That's that. That's the cap. I got much more I'm going to say, probably later. Do what you can. I love you. Real talk. Send me them names if you don't mind blessing somebody else. All right? Bye for now, family.